probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the back button. That's all you got to do is push the back signal.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
Yo, y'all know what time it is. It's Taco Tuesday, which means it is time for the chop up, man. We here, man. I appreciate everybody joining us today, and we're gonna have a good show. Hey, yeah, Coach. Before you know, Coach Lee's not here today. He's doing his thing with some family members. Gotta spend time with family, but you know, we still good. We still riding. We still got the team going. So we about to bring in, you know, the rest of the team, man. The dream team. What's good, Jonathan Watson? But yo, I can't do this alone, man. So first up, my man, Meta Watt.
Let's go, let's get it, dog. You know, man, the California purple and yellow, man, the A's looking good, man. Number 8 plus work here. What's going on, Wills? The chop up. Put some hot sauce on that shit. You know how we do it out here. You know, Meta Watt. But you can call me Tupac, man, on a personal tip. Hope everybody's having a great day. Like you said, man, coach is not in tonight, man. So the chop up is going to go in a different direction. Kind of not in a different direction, but you're going to see a lot more of the giggles tonight. But nah, shout out to coach, man. Hell of a man. Deserves a night off. And actually, the friend he's going to see is a long-time friend coming from Africa, man. So very important. I said that to him, man. It's very important that you cherish and spend that time, man. So shout out to him. And you opening up the show, man. It's even better. You know what I'm saying? Started from the bottom. Now we're here. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all already know.
Anyway, we have somebody else that started from the bottom, and he here too. You know what I'm saying? And now, rather he's the State Farm guy or the Farm State man, or tonight, Sky Talker.
The Sky Talker.
For a few minutes. Bring my guy in, my guy, Jake. The Sky
Jiggity, Jake.
Yes, sir. Here. Can I add him?
You did that. I unadded him. We're gonna add him back. We got it.
Ouch. All right, I'm in here.
On?
Yeah, the higher ups let the dogs out. We're channeling our inner Titus O'Neil's.
All right, man. That's what's up, man. We all here. How y'all doing today, man?
We're doing good, man. You know, it feels kind of crazy this week because my boss is not in, so I have to take on the responsibility 75% of the time, man, to make sure, you know, everybody's doing what they need to do and answer a lot of emails. You know, I don't even respond to my own emails, personal email, Gmail, but now I have a work email as well. So, you know, it was great to have, man. You know what I'm saying? Shows that I'm growing up in the sense, wow, what's going on? Shout out to Lil J Donuts, Joshua Dean himself, man.
Joshua, Mom Duke's in here, everybody in here.
Red bag strap on, you know. I hope he's rocking that red strap on the second day as well. You know what I'm saying?
You know it's Taco Tuesday. You got tacos in that bag behind you, bro?
Nah, there's no tacos, man. Things in here though. Shout out to the foods, man. You know, I'm not gonna mention their name. We're not gonna advertise them, but shout out to them on some great food.
Okay. Eating right, eating great. What's good with you, Jake? How you doing today?
Yes, sir.
Not too bad. Jamie's downstairs got some chicken on the Barbie.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Good eating at Jake's household.
Good eating at Jake's house, man. You know we always chat food, man. So Jake actually opened a segue, but we talk about barbecue food and different cuisines and, you know, liquors. That I guess that's food nowadays. You know, and overall, we are some greedy fucks. And we talk about food even if we don't have a topic on food. But tonight, we're going in a different direction. A nice, healthy cleansing to start off the show. Shout out to Will actually that actually had me flip my topic in a different way, but it still regards to fruit. Shout out to ediblearrangements.com for this amazing list. And
that's
we're
what did
gonna
the
just
list. Fire.
we're just gonna chat and discuss, some states' favorite fruits. You may hear your state, you may not. If you're in here and you're from a state you don't hear your fruit, let us know your state and we'll go to your state and we'll name your fruit. We'll try to go to as much as we can over here, man. Shout out to everybody.
He said crawfish.
Right. Crawfish.
Favorite fruit, crawfish. Yeah, he's killing me. All right, man. But yeah, let's bring up this list, man.
Bring up this interesting list over here to start it off. First off, I see that the top one, Alabama, is blueberry, but that's not nothing that interests me at all because blueberries go around. Alaska, though, which is, we know what Alaska is. It's kind of weird to us, not weird to them, but avocado is listed on here
For Alaska, yeah, it's weird.
as the most searched for fruits in all 50 states. Now, what they say about it is it's a stone fruit with a creamy texture. I thought it was a vegetable.
I thought it was a vegetable too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I forget the requirements between fruits and vegetables. What makes a fruit and what makes a vegetable? I forget. It's a specific thing, but I forget what it is.
I thought it was bad. They always said that if it's got a seed in it, it's a vegetable. But every freaking thing's got a seed in it. How do you regrow them?
Yeah. So
I can show you how to grow to your favorite treat. You got Arizona with cantaloupes. I hate cantaloupes.
Yo, me too, bro. I thought I was the only one. I don't know cantaloupe.
I hate the way they look. The family of them and melons. I hate them. Watermelon. Shout out to them, of course. I love watermelon, but cantaloupes and melon, I am not with. I can't hang with you.
Those aren't the melons I like.
Yeah, I'm not a cantaloupe guy at all.
Riding through now Arkansas and California here. Now Arkansas most searched for fruit is a tomato. Now we can have that debate all day. Is rather tomatoes a fruit or a vegetable? Some people will go either or. But what do you guys think it is? Is it a fruit or a vegetable?
That's 100% a vegetable.
By all purposes, it's a vegetable, but it is definitely called a fruit. I've heard people say that all the time, so I don't know.
Now I'm hearing this. Now I want to say this. Now
it's another one.
We just had a few seconds ago. We just had avocado. Now we know avocados are sold at your Qdobas and your Chipotles. Tomatoes are too. So considering that they're saying avocado may be a fruit, tomato may have that argument to be a fruit.
Yeah.
Mama loves avocados. We'll get her some this weekend, or if not, I wish I lived closer to Boston Food Market on Friday. It has everything. If y'all know, y'all go to City Hall on Fridays. It's rocking. It's crazy. Saturdays, it's rocking. You ain't eating it, though. I feel you, Josh. Shout out to Jesse in the building tonight, man. Food is the first thing.
Man, Jesse's here. What's up? What's good, Jess?
California eggplant.
Again, I don't understand this.
I just got some eggplants the other day. It wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? Eggplants don't taste bad. You just gotta roast them. A lot of things, vegetables that you think are bad, just roast them. Add some of your nice spices on there, and you'll be okay. And just let everybody know now.
You just need that sear.
Right, exactly. Colorado, strawberries. Connecticut, a papaya.
Yeah.
I thought that. Oh no, that's
a dragon fruit.
I was about to say. I thought that was a dragon.
Fruit. Also called dragon fruits in the state in this article, primarily in Asia, Mexico, and Central America, taste similar to kiwi, which Jake likes, or pear.
Yes, sir.
We slice up pineapples. You know what I'm saying, in Delaware.
Hey, grill those motherfuckers.
Mangoes. Mwah.
Mangoes are bomb.
Mangoes. They get me all day. We all can agree on that.
Yeah, I went through a whole phase of mangoes.
I have had mango flavored things before. I've had, the mango flavored shakes, the mango flavored hookahs, all that stuff, but I've never had just a straight mango.
Yeah, I got addicted to mangoes one summer. That's like all I was eating was just mangoes.
Right. Anytime I see a mango, anything mango flavored, I need it, man. We know Georgia's the orange, and that's
it's supposed to be the peach. Georgia peaches.
You know what I'm saying? But it's the orange. You know why? Because they're sick and tired of the goddamn peaches. And I guess in Florida, they may go search at the peaches because they're sick and tired of the goddamn oranges that's provided fucking every time you go down there.
Yeah, I thought Florida would be oranges. I thought Georgia would be peaches. I feel like this list is
Edible arrangement is tripping.
Look, it's citrus either way.
In Hawaii, though, as you do this type of thing.
Tamarind.
Tamarind. What?
What the hell is a tamarind?
It is
A nut.
endemic to Africa. It's a bean-like pod filled with seeds. Is Hawaii's #1 search fruit. It prevents and helps you lower blood sugar and promotes weight loss. Interesting.
I need some of that.
This next
What's
one.
going on? Shout out to Boston. Shout out to Boston and Bangouts, man. Motherfucker, Bama, Lamb, Blam, Tam. You know
that's my cousin. That's my cousin Rob up ahead.
Shout out to Rob, man. Shout out to you.
What up, Rob?
Family always comes through, man. One thing about Wellness Fam, man, I would love to meet each and every one of y'all because y'all show love, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. They support your boy, man. They really do. I appreciate them.
Appreciate that all day. Y'all gonna be the reason Will's famous, and you better share a buck or two with y'all. Real talk.
Oh, you already know. We all get in the houses.
Illinois, the Ulai fruit.
Hey, we skipped Idaho.
Oh yeah, we can go back to Idaho. I was gonna go back that way. I actually like the huckleberry better, so I was gonna just go.
Oh yeah,
into the huckleberry. But yeah,
I only said that because I wanted to say a bad joke. If they like huckleberry so much, where's Finn?
No, that's bad for even a dad joke, bro.
No, it's a dad joke. That's the point.
The man's in the building. Shout out to my guy, Unc, man, holding it down. You know what I'm saying?
What up, Unc?
Every motherfucking day. Hey, guys, that time of the season's coming up, man, and we were talking about it early, man, but fantasy football within this group is going to be crazy this season, and we'll be chatting more about that.
I can talk this season, man. It took me 3 weeks to be able to talk last year.
Oh, yeah, hopefully it doesn't take you that long. Me, I'm going for a 60-point mark down in week 1, and I'm going to be yapping. I'm already calling out the hat. I'm going for a championship this year, and I'm going to get it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm putting 5 down on Tuke.
5 down on me, man, because I'm going that way. Lost a devastating game last year, man. Shout out to Mr. Williams on a great championship. But back to the fruits, because that's what I got to eat to remain healthy and stay in the chip mode, you know? So huckleberry, fruit, Indiana, lychee?
Lychee fruit. I remember these.
They look pretty good. They look like one of those old school candies. Damn.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember
gum.
the name, though.
You know,
a little cellophane wrapper. Yeah.
You know, you got Iowa, the pear. I love pears, depending on the situation of them. Sometimes I don't like the hard pears, the soft ones.
What's your pear situation? What's your pear situation look like?
What's my pear situation like? I'm trying to pair this pear to that pear, but pears don't pair, so we got to pair. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is, man. It's gonna be a reality show this season, and I'm gonna be starring in it every single week. Mom Dukes he says hi. Yes, strawberry and kiwis. That's what you roll with, Josh. Hey, do you put strawberries and kiwis on your donuts?
On your I'm like, I thought you was asking us. I'm like, I do not, sir. I do not put strawberries or kiwis on my donuts. But you asking Josh, man. He do it up.
Summer, I have grown to love this fruit a lot, and it's definitely hit my top 5. And it's the plum in Kansas.
Plums are outstanding.
Yo, you know what I had the other day? Grape plums. They're small. They're like the size of grapes, but they're bomb, bro.
Yo,
crazy.
To be real with y'all, I'm about to make motherfuckers a plum cake, man. No bull.
Say less.
Bro, hey, back when I was a garbage man on the route, we had some residents that had a plum tree in the front yard. I'd be, walking down collecting the trash. Past that house, reach up, grab 2, put them up in the cab, have a little treat on the way back to the shop. You know what it is.
Yes, sir, man. You got the fig in Kentucky. Shout out to Fig. Not fuck a fig.
Gonna have to ask Jamie about that one.
You got the Durain in Louisiana. Looks like a porcupine.
I have never seen this fruit in my life. Have y'all?
Nope. Looks like
Yeah, I've seen them before, but
you know what it looks like?
Smell bad.
It looks like the Giant Gonzalez's outfit.
He's not wrong though.
We need to know about this fruit. Josh, you know about this fruit?
I forgot about the Giant Gonzalez. That's crazy. That's a deep cut. You got to be a wrestling fan to drop that one. That's crazy.
Sir, man.
What you talking about?
Giant Gonzalez. He wore it was weird because he was already big, but he wore like a bodysuit with muscles on it.
You're talking about Undertaker's WrestleMania 11 opponent.
Oh, Mania 9.
Mania 9.
Mania 11 was one of the worst, and it was here in fucking New England. Oh no! Go back to that. I'm gonna go back to that. Yes, that Red Plum Nantucket Nectar still hits faithfully all day. Shout out to the Nantucket.
Oh, so just quick sidebar. Yo, that Red Plum Nantucket, I used to mix that with the Nantucket lemonade, and then like 10 years later, they actually started making that mix on their own. I was like, yo, they jacked my idea. I should have got
Damn,
credit.
dude, I thought Nantucket was a freaking Family Guy made up thing. I guess it was real.
No, Nantucket Nectars. Nantucket's a place, and
No,
Nantucket
Nectars.
Nectars.
That's a place. Yeah.
I need to do some
research. It's still on the shelf, still sell. Bomb as hell. We don't eat that shit. Definitely don't. Anthony, to the cranberry comment, man, if you eat cranberries randomly, you're not human. Hey, I must read your quote exactly. Whoever eats cranberries randomly are not human. Yeah, you're right, because I would not eat a cranberry alone. I'll drink cranberry juice.
But cranberry juice has saved my life on a few occasions. You married, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. I don't think cranberry will save your life, though. We call cranberries in Massachusetts, especially in my hood, crab apples. Color cranberries.
Yeah, I like cranberry. They're all right.
Massachusetts is the apple, but going to Maryland, the Logan fruit. If I'm pronouncing that right, it's tropical fruit. Native to Southeast Asia that is a member of the soapberry family. So the berries got a lot of family members coming to the family reunion. And this ollie looks like an acorn grape shape. Coming into the house, it definitely
looks like
still.
Yeah, it looks like a rotted grape.
Yeah, they don't look edible. It's like rabbit food.
It's illegal to open up a durian fruit in Singapore because it smells so bad. Oh man.
Oh, that's wild. Yeah, Singapore is tough. You can't they'll beat you.
I live in Maryland.
You can't. You legit cannot. You cannot smoke in Singapore anywhere.
You can't spit either. They'll lash you in public.
Yeah, do us a favor, please. Can you search for that in your town and see if you can go get them?
What, the longan fruit?
If you can get them, I'll pay you to try. To buy them. You take one. If it's good, keep them on me. If not, throw them away. Regardless, you didn't pay for them. So let me know if you can find those in the price in your town, and I will gladly pay for you to try to taste for me, because I can search for them myself, but I don't think they have. You know what I'm saying? Market Basket got all the fruit to me, and I don't see them there. So whatever. Michigan grapes. We got the lime in Minnesota. Lynx. The link colors. Wondering why they figured that name out in the WNBA. Probably because that lime. Papaya in Mississippi. The cashew fruit in Missouri. What the hell is that?
That looks like one of them. That looks like one of them food monsters from the Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, it looks like an Pokemon involvement of a tomato.
Yeah, its final form. Yeah, this is this is why cashews cost so much, because you got to grow this fruit, and then harvesting these takes forever, and you got to do it by hand, which is why cashews cost so much.
Definitely
cashews are salt of the earth, baby.
Hey, Bree, you're from Minnesota, and I know you don't like that lime statement, but hey, it's cool, Bree. I know you don't eat limes. You might put a lime in your drink on the side.
Lime in that Corona, I know that.
Right, lime. Coconut to twist it all up. Cherry Montana style. You got the apricot in Nebraska. You got the pomegranate in Nevada. Now, pomegranate Nantucket is bomb as well. The pomegranate pear. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
You know
Pomegranates are great. They're just messy as hell.
Yeah, it's way too much work. It's way too much work for way too little food.
In New Hampshire, you have the involvement of the pineapple, it looks like, and that's the sour soap.
Yeah, that's weird.
You got New Jersey, persimmon, and that looks like what Jersey smells like. Mango. Well, they said it tastes like a combination of mango and a roasted sweet pepper.
See, I'm good with the mango flavor, but I don't need the pepper part. Yo, people put hot sauce on mangoes?
Yep. Oh, you know what's crazy? Craziest thing. I was at work. I put it on my Snapchat. I should have put it on my Facebook. some kids of mine was making mangoes with hot sauce, and basically I was asked to try it, and I was like, that don't even sound right. No bull. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Say that.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
It is crazy, man.
Can't do it.
New Mexico,
passion
fruit in New Mexico. Peach in New York. Now Georgia is screaming hell right now. New York's taking all our peaches. That's why we ain't got none. Going down 95.
I guess what I'm noticing about this list is it is not about what your state is known for, or people don't eat the fruit that their state's known for.
But you know what the crazy thing is? Normally in states, you're looking for those prime fruits that you don't see in states because growth and seasonal reasonings and all that stuff. So I mean, this is a very fascinating list, and definitely, like you said, man, it's not the fruit of choice there. It's like kind of like a search bar type of thing. I mean, the internet's winning nowadays, so why not in this situation? North Carolina, the quiche fruit.
Yeah, I've never seen that either. I haven't seen like 3-4 these fruits ever.
North Dakota has the kiwi in Ohio.
Kiwi.
Jake, I know you want kiwi to be an Ohio treat, but Ohio has the blackberry.
I love blackberries, bro.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, I do see a lot of people doing a blackberry raspberry mix here all the time.
Yes, blackberry raspberry bomb dog together, dog. No bull. Pretty good, man. Jake, you gonna move to North Dakota?
No.
Oregon, fucking weird as hell. Date. What the hell is this?
Oh, dates are fantastic. Don't knock a date till you try it.
It's a fucking.
Just don't eat the seed and don't take a big ass bite of it because you can bust your teeth on them seeds in the middle.
Yeah, see, that sounds dangerous. I'm gonna stay away from food that's dangerous.
We got Pennsylvania, guava.
The guava
Disgusting.
fruit. Isn't guava? Oh, no, it's agave. Never mind.
We got Rhode Island. We got the. What's that? The
Is it acai? I think acai or something like that. Yeah.
A cave.
Stop that, Aki.
South Carolina. I would never probably eat one of these, but South Carolina, goddamn, women eating. How many women eating jackfruits? You know what I'm saying? The jackfruit right here.
Biggest fruit.
South Carolina.
Looks
South
weird,
Dakota. The cramabola, star fruit.
It looks cool.
It looks cool. Yeah, that's another one I have not seen before. I need to expand my fruit palette.
Bro, if that shit's hairy, I don't want it.
Have you heard of this one in Tennessee?
No, what is rambutan?
Rambutan is feathery red fruit with creamy white center. The skin of rambutan is usually filled away to a sweet and sour center that tastes a lot like a grape. Not bad.
Coach, we questioning this. I don't believe Texas and lemons go together.
Texas lemon. Hey, look, man, all that barbecue they eat, they gotta have some fresh squeezed lemonade, man.
Fresh squeezed lemonade, definitely. You know how much lemonade go down in the South? God damn. Lemonade goes down there, man. That's why I'm saying, listen.
I'm addicted to lemonade, man. It's
another one that can go in the trash, and of course it's in Utah. Yep. And that's the honeydew melon. Throw it all in the trash.
All set on honeydew melon.
Vermont, the watermelon. Nice.
One of my all-time favorites. There's nothing like a watermelon on a hot summer's day.
Oh, my God. The watermelons that I got today at work, oh, my God. Crazy. Sweet taste, man. Can't beat a watermelon, man.
What is a pomelo?
Pomelo is not Carmelo, but is a large Asian fruit that is closely related to the grapefruit, but can grow into the size of a cantaloupe.
My man said Pomelo Anthony.
Pomelo Anthony. Washington olives.
Disgusting. Awfully disgusting.
Keep olives as far away from me as possible.
Did you drink 3 olives growing up?
I hate the liquor, yes. Well, olives, I can't bite an olive. It's like I feel like biting into an eyeball, and it tastes like what I think an eyeball would taste like too.
Every time Jamie purposely ruins pizzas for me by putting olives on it. Pisses me off every time she orders it. I'm like, get that shit off my side.
I'd be like, yo, he's off immediately.
Yeah, man, you're gonna get that good shit out. You know what I'm saying? If you eat these fruits, man, go to the bathroom. You might be shitting a kid out.
There's a baby in the toilet.
I thought men could have babies.
My man said coconuts.
Oh man, he's having flashbacks on that watermelon. Yo, watermelon bomb, dog. Love the watermelon. Coconut in West Virginia. Nope, not a fan of coconut actually, but anything like pina colada and other stuff that may contain coconut, may be a fan of. Give me a Mounds, not an Almond Joy.
Hey, so I hope I don't piss nobody off. I hate Almond Joys.
Probably will.
Disgusting.
I love Mounds.
I love Mounds. I don't do the Almond Joy, but I
don't
love
do the
Mounds.
Almond Joy. I don't like to enjoy the nut in the middle.
Well,
if I want to have an Almond Joy, I'll eat everything but the nut in the middle.
I'm about to say the only difference is that there's an almond in it. Do you not like almonds too?
I don't
need almonds in my candy.
You know what's crazy? Crazy thing is, I used to tell my parents that I was allergic to them, so they keep them away from me.
Nice.
And peanuts
man, that's one of my favorite pastimes. I love a Hershey with almonds in it.
And then something happened a few years ago. My guy Josh Orson gave me a what the hell is that shit called? A Bablocka, some shit, and I almost died.
God damn,
I need an EpiPen.
Oh, you really? That's crazy.
Oh shit! Yeah, she had a real allergic reaction to that.
My man talked himself into.
I was over here. I had bought 3 gallons of water, guzzled them down. Thought that shit would just help it out. Nope, crazy man.
Damn.
Yeah, you can't cure allergies with water, bro.
I know.
Hey.
I never had an experience like that.
Right. You just in panic mode.
Well,
am I Rhode Island? Hold on. Does Rhode Island smell that bad? Or is it that bad? Or is this really going on? That was in my mind. I know.
Last time I sidetracked, so you don't like the nuts, so does that mean you don't like paydays either?
I don't eat paydays. I'm funny. I will eat peanut butter that is not like Skippy with peanuts in them. I'm that type of person.
I don't like
and I don't have an allergic reaction. So I don't know. It's probably some type of exotic nut that's in what was in there that I'm allergic to.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so I try to stay away from peanuts as much as possible. Any peanuts in here. Cucumbers, pretty bomb. Debatable. Fruits or vegetable. But it's here in Wisconsin. The cheese cucumber sandwich. I would like to taste down there.
Okay, so I don't do cucumbers, but I will do pickles.
That's fair enough.
I understand. Yeah, that makes sense.
Fair enough. I kind of do pickles on and off. Sometimes I don't want them on. Sometimes I do, depending on the size of the pickle.
I don't mind having cucumbers in my salad. That's straight. But other than that, I got no reason for them.
And number 50, and it's on the bottom for a reason in Wyoming, and you can get this shit the hell out of here too. And
you don't like bananas, bro?
How do you hate bananas?
No, listen. I have banana bread. Good. I just can't have the whole banana or even half the banana. I physically can't eat the banana. But if it's in other things, as I grow to be, I will
fuck you, Will.
Real shit. Will.
It's just a funny ass comment. I cannot physically eat the banana. It's just, that should kill me.
But he ate the eggplant.
Yeah. What's that about?
Well, no, it's not a pause. It's not a pause. I never said I'm going to. I'd let you know what it is. I ain't going down that route, so I don't gotta say no pause. Shout out to Cameron on what it is with this podcast, man.
All right.
But
so
we're not pausing shit over here. We're pausing shit out.
So
I said what I said.
Fair enough. Comment on the bananas though is that I can eat the banana alone, but I hate banana flavored things. The Laffy Taffy, throw it away. Banana
that's
bread.
the one.
I like banana bread.
Banana
bread
Taffy.
cool.
Yo, banana's the worst flavor Laffy
cool.
Taffy.
Banana bread's cool, but I don't like when you put strawberry banana together. I hate that. I hate when you put it in a smoothie or drink anything.
What?
I just need it. If you give me a banana, I'm happy. The only thing I like with peanut butter is peanut butter and banana sandwich.
Listen. I had the eggplant cut up. I cut the eggplants up and I roasted them. Straight what I did. And I had it with some other things. The banana physically, since I was a kid, is something I can't grow accustomed to ever in my life.
Funny.
That's real shit.
That's That's why we do the chop up, man. We learn about each other.
Now, hold on. And not even what's going on in America to this current day will ever stop me for saying it on any live, anywhere I go. I don't give two shits. I have a phobia, motherfuckers.
Banana phobia. I wonder what that is. They always got a name for the phobias. I wonder what banana, what the fear of banana is.
The fear of fucking banana.
Hey, somebody in the chat, Google that and tell us what the fear of bananas is. Banana phobia is.
Schlong dong phobia.
No, you gotta go somewhere.
Rolling with us on the food segment, man. Will said it's food, so it's gonna bring attention. I kind of wanted to go on the healthy side tonight. and make sure everybody's eating their fruits and vegetables, at a premium, a good premium. And, check out these food markets and things too, man. Get yourself some fruit and vegetables at a good discount. I don't know where y'all doing y'all states or around where y'all live at, but, like I said, every weekend up down to City Hall and in Massachusetts and Boston, you can go over there and go get a lot of things at a good price, man. So.
Don't Google bananas. It just brings up Lizzo. Oh boy, yeah, that's that. Yeah.
Hey, at least I know for a fact that a bell pepper is not a fruit.
Yeah, there we go.
And it's true, man. But that's me, man. Hey, y'all want to go in?
It's a good topic, man. We keep it healthy. Also, support your local produce, like the smaller businesses. I mean, you don't know what's in your fruit when you buy it at the major market. So, I mean, find your farmer's market or something like that. Get your fruit fresh, bro.
Definitely get
as you can.
Shout out to everybody, man. Listen to the topic, man. We got 2 more to go.
So we're gonna slide to the next topic, or you wanna go to commercial right quick?
We can slide into the next topic.
All right, next topic.
We hot here. Let's get to another topic. We on fire here right now. Let's get into the second topic, man.
All right,
goes to,
for me, it's gonna be my topic, and this is for Mom Duke. She pointed out we don't never cover other than a few like WNBA stuff that she don't really watch. She was like, we don't really cover anything about women. So I decided to bring up the top 10 female inventions.
Yes.
So here we go. We're starting with Stephanie Kwolek, and it's Kevlar. She created Kevlar. Although the invention from American chemist Stephanie Kwolek in 1965 was a happy accident. Its discovery, Darth Vapor over there, I hear you.
My bad.
Was a happy accident. Its discovery has helped prevent countless other harmful ones. This material, which is 5 times stronger than steel, is used in bicycle tires, racing sails, body armor, frying pans, armored cars, musical instruments, and building construction. Over 200 applications for Kevlar now exist thanks to its tensile strength to weight ratio.
In the careers of a lot of people, man, that do these things, man.
Yeah, like the cops, man.
Especially the pan. Now, a lot of people would definitely use the pan. Some people cycle, some people race sails, stuff like that.
Well, we all cooking though.
And body armor, frying pans, armor cars, and musical instruments, and building construction. Definitely, as you know, in gentrification cases, everybody's seeing the construction going on right now in your state.
Everywhere.
So just watch out for that. So shout out to Stephanie, man, on being what I didn't know, and it's good to know things and learn things every day. That indeed.
That's fire. All right, man. Next we got Maria Beasley created the life raft. Oh, that's crazy. In 1882, U.S. inventor Maria Beasley decided that people should stop dying at sea. People have been navigating the seas for a millennia, but the lifeboats that existed at the time were not an effective product to help in the event of an SOS situation. Now, thanks to Maria, thousands of lives have been saved, including an estimated 706 from when the Titanic sank.
Well,
all right, life raft. Okay.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, they had a lot of life rafts back then.
They needed more.
It would have been saved, man. But for this right here, I never had to be in a situation where I had a life raft. But I know there's a lot of people that like to be in deep, deep waters in the seasons in which you can do it and where you're at.
Yeah,
Will need a life raft a few weeks ago.
I thought
I did, right? My kayak tip, I almost died at sea.
You didn't want to bring up a bad memory.
Hopefully, none of us will have to be in that situation where we need a life raft. But if so, Maria Beasley invented it and saves lives and life vests save lives a little bit too, guys. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't get a life raft, don't feel bad. Just go get you a life jacket.
Get to floating. All right, who we got next? We got Rosalind Franklin. She created the DNA double helix. The discovery of the DNA double helix is often attributed to James Watson and Francis Crick, who won the Nobel Prize in Physiology in 1962. But it was actually Rosalind Franklin whose work confirmed their theory of structure of DNA. Rosalind Franklin, a British biophysicist, was the first person to capture a photographic image in 1952, nicknamed Photo 51. Wonder if that has anything to do with Area 51. We need that music drop, that X-Files music.
Don't say that.
Using a technique she had home, observing molecules using X-ray diffraction. Nope, we've got no idea what that is either. It is alleged that Wilkins and his strange colleague showed her a photograph without her permission to competitors Watson and Crick, forever attaching their name to the discovery that was never theirs. Out here stealing. Come on, how you stealing, man? You just steal something.
I drove by Area 51, on my Cali trip, my first Cali trip, and it kind of made me start opening up to what's behind.
Made you think about it, right? Like, what do they got back there?
And then you say double helix. We've heard of the likes of Elvis and Ted Williams and people being cloned potentially.
Oh yeah, that's a whole other.
That's a deeper something and something we're gonna bring to the chop up too.
Yeah, that's a whole
right
thing itself.
Conspiracy hour with two.
Conspiracy. Oh my God! Before you get into number 7,
before
you get into your number 7 thing, man, shout out to my guys at the West Side Boys and Girls Club. They was the kids playing blackjack with Monopoly money.
That's fire.
Fire as hell.
Teach them young.
Right.
All right, man. Elizabeth Lizzie Maggie created Monopoly, the landlord's game, originally patented in 1904 by Elizabeth Maggie. Damn, I didn't know it was that old. Was a critique of the injustices of unchecked capitalism and is the first version of the iconic game Monopoly. Her game was not so ironically stolen by Charles Darrow, who sold it to Parker Brothers in 1935. The company did eventually track down Lizzie Maggie, but only offered her $500 for her invention. In 2019, Hasbro, the company that now owns the game, received criticism for releasing Miss Monopoly, a supposedly feminist version of the game that still doesn't recognize the woman who created the original.
That's crazy.
That's wild. That's wild.
At some point, somebody had to go through the real archives and give this lady her flowers, and they didn't. And Monopoly was a hell of a game. Want to shout out to Projects in the Hood because we used to play Monopoly every day. Shout out to the guys in the hood that still play Monopoly and get up every week to go play. This game right here teach you, if you was paying attention to it, taught you a lot about life. Things like the luxury tax and places like you want to go to Park Place and Boardwalk, but you go to places now that a high rented place. We actually live on Park Place. We may not be the richest state, but Massachusetts is Park Place. You know what I'm saying? And you go to Park Street or whatever it is, but nah,
shit, it's definitely expensive. It's definitely expensive as it is to fucking have a house or a hotel on the Park Place.
You want to stay on Connecticut Ave, Baltic Ave. We in the hood with it.
Now we got Grace Hopper, computer programming. In 1944, U.S.-born Grace Hopper and Howard Aiken designed Harvard's Mark I computer, a 5-tone room-sized machine. Hopper invented the compiler that translated written language into computer code and coined the terms bug and debugging. Yo, is Rob still in here? Debugger. That's an inside funny-ass joke. When she had to remove months from the device, who knew? Now close your eyes and try to think what the world would be like without the invention of programming. Yeah, everything we're doing right now it all started right there. That's crazy. Like
what's fascinating about that is the evolvement of the computer programming. Like us in school, on the Macintoshes, you know what I'm saying? Old school iMacs, you know what I'm saying? Doing our thing or separating and doing words or to the elevation of like Mavis Beacon and and other things that computer has programmed now to this internet world and everything's a great click and you can go look on everything and the graphics.
All the information in the world right here at your fingertips.
How computers was here, man. Grace started it's kind of a double-edged sword here, for Grace. But hey, the world's statistics. So Grace,
she changed the world, man.
She changed the world statistically.
And Tsukamoto, stem cell isolation. Okay. In 1991, Anne Tsukamoto and her colleagues made a major medical breakthrough. They could identify and isolate stem cells. This discovery has been vital to medical advancements, including the development of bone marrow transplant to treat blood cancer. Huh. That's crazy.
Definitely, man. But
I got friends with cancer right now that I got.
And look like she got money. So unless she giving out some discounts to the hood for some stem cell, you know what I'm saying? Then you gotta give money to the hood. And I hope you're doing well. I hope actually, you're still, and I don't know if you're alive or anything. I hope you are. You know what I'm saying? And I wish I could talk to you one day about bringing, you know what I'm saying, that to the hood at a premium, man. We could talk.
a man trying to hustle for some stem cell research. Maria Telks, the first 100% solar powered house. This Hungarian scientist is famous for creating the first thermoelectric power generator in 1947. With this technology and the principles of semiconductor thermal electricity, Maria Telks designed the first solar heating system for the Dover Sun House in Dover, Massachusetts, and the first thermoelectric refrigerator in 1953. Solar powered, yeah. Honestly, everything. We should be solar power everything. We could literally run the whole world.
I don't mind being solar powered everything, but I'm sick and tired of the employees that come to my house knocking on doors trying to advertise the shit as if I don't know what the hell you're trying to advertise. Like, you know, at the end of the day, you do what you do, and I can accept it, but it's crazy, man. You know?
I went to school with a kid, a man now, at Brighton, who now he sells solar panels everywhere.
Let's go come to my crib.
Yeah, he's probably one of them ones knocking at your door.
Let me know his name, so I know if he ever come to my crib, I'm like, yo, you know Will? Ask Will to give me my answer.
Nancy Johnson, the ice cream maker. In 1843, Nancy Johnson from Philadelphia became one of the most important people in history by patenting a design for a hand-operated ice maker, which is still used today. We don't know what more to say other than thank you, Nancy, for helping people everywhere.
I want to give a
nowadays.
shout out too, man, to another lady that introduced me to the ice cream maker, and I believe it was Miss Richmond in my third grade tenure at the Baldwin Elementary School. An ice cream maker, you know, the ice, and you know, just going out, man, and make good ice cream, man, and vanilla ice cream from there has been sky's the limit for me. So,
you know what's funny about this list, though, bro?
Yeah.
Yo, we have somebody who created solar powerhouse. We got what? Stem cell isolation. We got the computer programmer and all this crazy shit. But on this particular one, they were like one of the most important, one of the most important people in history because of ice cream. Like that's the one that's the most important. Like some of them other things are way more important than ice cream, bro.
No, ice cream has saved a lot of lives, bro.
Yeah, not as many as these other people. Ice cream killed a bunch of people.
If you need your tonsils out or anything, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you want some ice cream? Make it feel. You want to take a shit after?
Number 2, we got Marie Curie. Marie Curie, the theory of radioactivity. By the time Polish physicist Marie Curie was just 44 years old, she had laid out a theory of radioactivity, a term that she coined. Techniques for isolating radioactive isotopes and the discovery of 2 elements, polonium and radium. She was the first person in history to win the Nobel Prize and the first to win 2 Nobel Prizes and the only person to win twice in multiple sciences. Yeah, that's badass. No bullshit. She's the GOAT.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
Radioactivity.
She discovered elements, bro. She like that's a whole other level.
Yeah, that's the whole different genius. That's a whole
only if I could be that smart.
And yeah, I wish, right? And number 1, Dr. Shirley Jackson, telecommunication research. Theoretical physicist Dr. Shirley Jackson was the first Black woman to receive a PhD from Massachusetts Institute of Technology in 1973. MIT out here. While working at Bell Laboratories, she conducted breakthrough scientific research with subatomic particles. Her research enabled others to invent the portable fax, touch-tone telephone, solar cells, fiber optic cables, and the technology behind caller ID and call waiting. Imagine the important information you would have missed without this amazing woman. Yeah, that's crazy. We use all of that regularly.
Hey, I wouldn't be able to iPhones now. Shout out to Shirley Jackson.
Yep.
Yeah, Shirley Jackson's lit. Well,
I wouldn't be able to ignore most of my phone calls if I didn't have caller ID.
So the Dr. Shirley Jackson, Marie Curie, Nancy Johnson, Marie Telks, Ann Tsukamoto, Grace Hopper, Elizabeth, Lizzie, Maggie, Rosalind Franklin, Marie Beasley, and Stephanie Kolek. We thank you, amazing women, and we just hope that all these other women and men can follow in the footsteps of the greatness that you put forth. So,
shout out to them.
You have to,
man. Shout out to Will for not butchering any of them names.
I do what I can, man. I do what I can.
Hey, you do a lot better than I do on most Friday nights.
Hey, we know why you don't do well on Friday nights. It's the start of the The new era.
All right, so now we've had some. This has been like a really healthy show. We had some fruits out here. We had some amazing women. I think we're gonna go. We're gonna go commercial. And you know, we'll drop one commercial. How about that?
One commercial.
We'll be back in about 20 seconds. Grab some Jerry juice and ride out with the team, man. On this last topic, we're gonna take y'all.
We're gonna run. You know what? Jay showed up today, didn't he? He was in here. So let's run his commercial. Where these donuts, man? Show me the donut commercial. Where's it at?
Blue Jays, it's coming to me. It's coming to me in a couple days, baby. Yeah.
Hey, I want to make an order next. If Two's getting some, I need to get an order too.
That sounds about.
I'm actually gonna be one of the counterparts, man. You know, he's gonna try to ship over, and we'll actually talk about it after commercial. Let's get this fabulous commercial. Let y'all hear what we're talking about.
Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Get in.
Little J's Donuts and more. Located in Harahan at 1301 Hickory Avenue. Come in for donuts, savory breakfast, king cakes, and more. Check us out on Facebook at Little J's Donuts or on our website, littlejaysdonuts.org.
That's my man, Lil J, doing it up. Josh crushing it with it. Yo, bro, them donuts looking crazy good. Crazy good, bro.
I'm saying. Yeah, like I said,
right. Every time I play it, I'm hungry now. Damn.
If Tuke's about to get a dozen order, I'm gonna sneak into the inbox.
Yeah,
get that shipping delivery. I'll pay day shipping so they fresh.
Yeah, man, that's kind of the situation that's going on right now. And hopefully, you know, I get to the crib and I'll open this on one of the shows, man. And
you got Taste Test Live. At least save one for.
I'm taste testing live. I've already got it lined up. That I'm a taste test live because I have to. You know what I'm saying? And show my guys some love and enjoy some donuts, man. You know what I'm saying?
So what's crazy is that I'm up the wee hours of the night because I work third shift, right? Mm-hmm. Josh is out doing his master work on the donuts. I get to watch him every other night or so on the live doing his thing, and it's cool.
Oh, he goes live with it.
Yeah, he goes on with it.
And I saw him. I saw him making the cinnamon roll one. I'm like, those are the ones I need.
Man,
shout out to the donut team.
I'm killing me, man.
Lil J Donuts one day gonna open in Massachusetts.
He going national. He definitely
going national. Massachusetts, Texas, wherever we need to be, we're gonna be there, man. You know what I'm saying? Or not even if it's little, like I know they do at a couple stores, you know, promotional. We gonna have it in the corner stores in the hood, baby. We're gonna have you in the hood, baby. We got
Honeydew, Dunkin's, Krispy Kreme. My man Josh is coming for y'all, man. Yeah, I better lay low.
Hey, don't get it twisted. Up in Columbus, I know they got Buckeye Donuts, but they ain't gonna beat Little J's. Nah. They're gonna be competing up in Columbus too.
All right, man. That's my man Jay doing the work.
You're definitely not flopping. You're definitely not flopping.
Not happening.
And we got some flopping.
Hey, what up, Chris?
Right
now. Oh, yeah. He's not flopping. That's a good segue because he ain't going to flop. But you know who flopping? These movies. I'll tell you that.
Shout out to Chris, man. Shout out to you, Chris, man. What's going on with you?
Hopefully none of these movies are your guys' favorite movies. But you guys are going to be seeing this.
For you.
Mm-hmm. We going to travel with you.
We are doing the 10 modern box office flops that were destined to fail. Shout out to my man Jake who came up with this topic.
Oh, wait, did I send the wrong one? This says 10. I got one that's got 12.
Ooh, I mean,
no. That is the wrong one. Where's the new link at? I need the link.
Oh, here, I'll send it to you. You know how we do. We moving, we shaking. We moving, we shaking. I just sent it in. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, it's in the parlay now.
Waiting for it to pop. There we go. I got it. All right.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Absolutely. So we riding on tonight's list.
See, look, my feelings are already hurt because I low-key like this movie because I'm a Green Lantern mark. Coming in at 10 is the Green Lantern. If you like Green Lantern,
you should hate this movie. It was terrible.
See, that's the thing, though, is it was terribly good.
No, it's not what happened.
Ryan Reynolds' second attempt into the superhero world was worse than the first one. Green Lantern follows Hal Jordan, a cocky pilot who receives a Green Lantern him superpowers and becomes a part of the intergalactic force known as the Green Lanterns.
Yeah.
CGI was terrible. Look, I can't even lie. It was that bad. This movie flopped so bad strictly because the producers failed it.
Yeah, one of my favorite moments in Deadpool is when he goes back and he pops himself for even doing this movie. It's just funny.
But that's number 10. Number 9 is The Mummy.
But it's the newest one, and yes, it was awful.
Okay, I'm about to say because I thought the Mummy.
Nah, the OG mummies with Brendan Fraser was lit.
Definitely. We thought mummies was coming into the world, man. But then this movie right here, like you said, man, made us think that maybe mummies shouldn't come. Because, yeah, this was definitely, okay, 2017 version definitely was a flop. Because I was supposed to go see this, and I said, this doesn't even look like anything I would watch.
You going to read that, Jake, or what?
King?
I am. It says, Universal's infamous attempt to launch the Dark Universe began and ended with the 2017 reboot of The Mummy. Tom Cruise stars as Nick Morton, a U.S. sergeant who accidentally digs out an ancient tomb of the Egyptian princess. Yeah, I can't say that.
Hamenet.
Thank you. Brendan Fraser's Mummy duology was successful. The Mummy was a shameless attempt to launch cinematic universe, and audiences could see it a mile away, avoiding it like the plague.
Yeah, it wasn't good, man. I mean, and it's tough because that man Tom can make almost anything good, but he couldn't do it with that one. He just couldn't.
He could try, but it would be absolutely awful. Number 8, which I'd never even heard of this movie.
Yeah, me either.
Why it's on this list? Ben-Hur. William Wyler's 1959 epic Ben-Hur is a cinematic institution with a legacy that endures today. Remaking it seemed like a fool's errand, so everyone left it alone for nearly 60 years. However, MGM and Paramount got cocky after a series of unexpected successes and attempted to bring the biblical epic back to the big screen.
No. They should have let the movie alone. They should have let the script the fuck alone, man. Seems like it.
Timur Bekmambetov. Directing Jack Houston. Actually, I like Jack Houston and Toby Cabell, though. Sucked that they were in this movie because it sucked. Or apparently it sucked.
Be honest, I never heard of that thing. Now, this one.
I'm pissed this is on here.
This one actually kind of hurts, too.
Yeah, I'm not liking that.
Now, look, I thoroughly enjoyed Pixels. It was classic. It was nostalgic. Adam Sandler, I thought, did a good job playing what he was doing.
Josh Gad was hilarious. I thought this movie was good.
But here we go. Adam Sandler made several bad movies, but few are as bad as 2015's Pixels. The plot follows an alien race invading Earth by using characters from classic arcade games, leading the government to recruit former gaming champions to fight them. Pixels wastes a possible charming idea with a moronic screenplay that gets tiresome pretty quickly. Unlike other bad Sandler movies that audiences love, Pixels was universally derided, disappointing at the box office and marketing a new low for actor's career. Luckily, Sandler has an expanded resume in recent years and reminded the audience how compelling he can be with the right role.
See, I've never watched this movie, but just from this right here, what you told me, what you read it was, honestly, you could have made the movie. You could say, for instance, that's Pac-Man, right?
Yeah, bro. Pac-Man was huge. Chasing him around the city. It was fire.
You could have made Pac-Man. You could have made Pixels Pac-Man version. Like Pixels could have. This series could have made money for years if you just did it right. You put everything in one, and yeah, for the person that's watching it for a day, yeah, you're like, word, for real? I'll get stoned and watch this for real. Like tonight. You got all that to finish.
It was fun, bro. It's a fun movie.
You could have made a Pac-Man movie. Just like this.
Yeah.
And then you could have went into whatever else you had and all that.
But wait till when you watch that, you'll see why they did it the way they did it. I actually like what they did, but I can't believe people hated this movie.
There could have been a couple of different Adam Sandler movies that you put on here, like Grown Ups 2, for instance. I thought
Oh
Grown
yeah,
Ups 2 was
hell
absolutely
yeah,
horrible.
trash.
There's a few other movies, but I can't name off the top of my head. But this being here, this would almost be like them putting The Cobbler on here too, because I thought The Cobbler was absolutely hilarious. Putting these two in here, putting either one of them two in here is just awful.
Here we go. What's number 6, man?
Dark Phoenix.
I really need to know Will's take on this because I never watched this movie, but seeing it on this list does not make it promising. Dark Phoenix 2019. The X-Men series hit a franchise high with 2014's X-Men's Days of Future Past, an ambitious crossover acclaimed by critics and embraced by audience. However, in 2016, follow-up X-Men Apocalypse was disappointing, casting a shadow on the franchise's future. Still, not even the worst scenarios could have prepared audience for just how terrible Dark Phoenix was.
Yeah, they tried. That's basically what I say. Like, they tried, but I think this movie went bad because they already knew the whole series was doomed, and it kept getting pushed back. They had reshoots. Yeah, this movie just didn't work. I didn't hate it, but it just wasn't that great of a movie.
It's an X-Men short. So, has a movie of X-Men wise came out since this movie?
After you've finished with your delicious smell of ice pink lemonade, use the bottles for a fun DIY project.
I turned this into this.
And I turned my bottle into a vase too. So we both did amazing things.
How long did that take you?
My advice, choose Smirnoff Ice.
Oh, sorry for that. I don't even know what that was about. But yeah, the movie, it was all right, man. It definitely belongs on this list, though, because it was supposed to be way better. Number 5.
I really wish that, because X-Men movies, well, the one that I watched was X-Men The Last Stand, and I absolutely love that one.
Yeah, they tried to.
I don't know. X-Men movies, they either hit or miss. It's almost literally just as bad as the Fantastic Four movie from what I'm reading. All right, let's see. Number 5, because I had to move around real quick. R.I.P.D. Never heard of this one neither. I'm trying to get rid of an ad so I can read it.
I saw this. It's goofy as shit.
The thing that sucks is that Jeff Bridges is in it, and I love Jeff Bridges.
I mean, I rock with Ryan Reynolds, too.
I ain't going to be able to read that word. Guys, I'm a horrible reader, okay? Based on the eponymous 1999 comic book R.I.P.D. stars Jeff Bridges and Ryan Reynolds. The plot centers on 2 officers working for an afterlife police department tasked with finding dead spirits who escape judgment and are posing as ordinary humans. That's got a premise for a pretty good idea of a movie, but it flopped.
It flopped because it just wanted to be Men in Black, and it wasn't.
Yeah, it worked. It's funny because it says it down there at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And ridiculously overblown attempt to recapture the magic that made Men in Black a massive hit. Wild. All right, now number 4. I feel like I've never seen this, but it sucks because it's Robert Downey Jr.
So this was his first movie after dying at the end of Endgame. This was the first movie he did after that.
Oh, so he's probably like
he was trying to go out and like separate himself from that whole situation, and this didn't do it.
Yeah, and the fact that you try to Eddie Murphy yourself, you ain't Eddie.
Yeah, try to Eddie Murphy. Yeah, basically.
On the
they had a Doolittle 2020. Yeah. Robert Downey Jr.'s post-MCU career has been unfortunate. His first film after saying goodbye to the massive franchise was a remake of the beloved Hugh Lofting character Dr. Doolittle. 2020's Doolittle follows the eccentric doctor and his animal friends traveling to mysterious islands to find a cure for Queen Victoria's sudden illness. Doolittle lacks the charm that made the first 2 films iterations of the character so successful. The film is crass and borderline idiotic, harsh, with lazy humor and silly, inconveniencing performances from Downey Jr. Doolittle had the misfortune of opening months before COVID-19 pandemic hit, which didn't help the box office grosses, further cementing it as one of the millennium's most significant flops.
Yeah, honestly, he got lucky that the pandemic happened, because if it didn't, nobody still would have gone to see this movie, and it would have just been worse.
I went to go see it just for the first thing I said. As soon as I heard that it cost Doolittle, I'm like, nah, hell no. You're trying to take my legend away, dog. And Eddie ain't do shit. What Eddie do?
Yeah, there's only one Doolittle for us, man.
I do what men do. You know, get married a couple times, like divorce. You know, Eddie ain't do that wrong.
Well, what the fuck is this?
This is horrible. Is what this is.
Cats 2019. Dude, you ever heard of this one?
I heard of this one. This should have been number one. This is literally one of the worst.
Cats. Yes. I've heard of this bullshit. And me and Will grew up on this shit. Me and Will had to grow up in stupid ass commercials for this shit at night. So everybody come see Cats. The nice, wonderful play. Fuck Cats.
He said, "Fuck Cats."
Literally speaking. Literally speaking too.
Should I even read this one, or does it just pretty much talk for itself?
Yes, talk for yourself, but you can talk a little bit about it. But all right,
I'll read the top part of it. Andrew Lloyd Webber's celebrated musical Cats in a Broadway institution, thanks to its quaint, campy approach. However, translating the live action was far more challenging than anyone thought, mainly because its plot didn't seem made to sustain a logical narrative. Still, Oscar-winning Tom Hooper tried it, crafting one of the 21st century's most notorious, terrible movies.
First off, Cats as humans look ugly as hell. And who the hell wants to watch Cats? Like, let's again and again. No, nobody. I hate even seeing cats on the street. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude, not even like. I mean, look, they made the Ninja Turtles do good, so they think they can make cats look real, but it didn't work.
Yeah, I gotta watch that Ninja Turtles movie too because I heard it's fire.
Yeah,
Will,
the cat suits were considered offensive. Like, it was weird. They had to reshoot because like they did too much. It was bad.
Yeah, that would should. With all that being said, I'm with Will. This should have been number one because I'm actually going to let Will give his harsh take and let him take over number two for me because I got to go find another link real quick.
Do you think the hierarchy? So number two is 2022's Black Adam. The hierarchy of power in the DC universe did change after Black Adam premiered, although probably not in the way that Dwayne Johnson hoped. Excuse me. The film takes the titular anti-hero, a B-list character at best, and tries to elevate him to A-list. However, it failed spectacularly, delivering one of the new millennium's worst train wrecks. The problem with Black Adam should have never received a movie in the first place. The character is Shazam's arch enemy and has no business venturing out on his own. It didn't help that Black Adam had mediocre story, mediocre characters, and lackluster action sequences. And the film also debuted during a chaotic time for the DCEU, meaning audiences didn't want to spend their money watching an unpopular character wreaking stuff for 2 hours. Honestly, the even crazier thing about this movie is he's been wanting to do this movie. He's been planning this movie for 15 years. He wanted to do Black Adam since way back when. The number one problem that I had with this movie was its tone. It had no idea what it wanted to be. Like there was points where like it wanted to be comedic. There was other points where it wanted to be dark and serious, and it just never landed in any of them. It failed in every aspect. It just wasn't a good movie.
It was a ball trying to go multiple directions, and it needed one direction.
Yeah, it just had no idea.
Actually, I have a question. Real talk.
Yeah.
I know it diminished The Rock's name a little bit as an actor, but does it do any more damage than that?
He'll be all right. He'll bounce back because everyone loves The Rock. But it definitely hurt him because it's not just that it was this. When this movie flopped, it was also after he got into the whole fight with Vin Diesel over the Fast and Furious series. And at first, everyone thought that Vin Diesel was the one being an asshole, but it turned out that it was The Rock. And we all found that out after this movie flopped. Like everything came out after that. So like, yeah, it damaged him a bit, but he'll be all right. He'll bounce back. Now,
I feel like The Rock. I feel like he was in selfish mode with this. Like you hear, there's no other big stars in here and all this other stuff. Like The Rock really, really wanted to do this movie by his goddamn self and shit.
Yeah.
Now bouncing off of Tuke's question.
Yeah.
Does this pretty much prove that The Rock can't lead a movie on his own without bigger stars with him?
Nah, I think he can still do his thing. I just think they messed the tone up of this movie. I don't think he should be the driving force behind like setting up a movie, and he didn't write it, but like his hands were all over this, and he needs to more just show up, be The Rock, and everybody will enjoy that. But in terms of like having your hands all over the project, it just didn't work because he didn't. And the other thing is like you gotta connect these movies in some way. Like that, he's supposed to be in Shazam. Like that, like I said, that's Shazam's nemesis. So he should have been in Shazam. And the reason why he didn't want to do that is because he wanted to make this character bigger. He wanted to make it like a main character, and he wanted it to be dark, only a little funny, and it didn't work out. So that's why he couldn't be in Shazam, because he wanted it to be dark, and Shazam is on the fun side.
And look, this was also doomed too, because they had already released and said that the DC universe is pretty much dissolving and they're starting over.
And
so who's going to want to go out and see a movie that's going to be discontinued that has no purpose in it? They're recasting everybody. My guy Henry Cavill's not going to be back.
That was the final nail in the coffin. Henry Cavill was in this movie at the very end.
And that's great, because Henry Cavill, to me, is officially now Superman. The guy needs to play that role only.
Oh, but he's done now, forever. No more.
Yeah, he's screwed because they were going to recast. And the only person that I feel like belongs in that spot, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. I want my black Superman. Give me Michael B. Jordan, damn it.
That'll be crazy. They're not going to do it, but it would be crazy.
And before we get to number one, two things. One, thank you, Miss Renee. I did not miss your comment. Thank you for the love for the topic. Absolutely love it. Thank you. And everybody in the comment section, if you're still here, go ahead and like, follow, subscribe. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, all the stuff that we're on. Like Will said a couple days ago, it's starting to become easier to say the stuff we ain't on. Yep. So give us a follow. STWF, the big brand.
Oh, number one is horrible. Yeah, this movie was so bad.
Number one, The Lone Ranger, 2013. Whoever thought casting Johnny Depp as a Comanche, is that how you say that?
Comanche, yeah, Comanche warrior.
Was a good idea, should be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah, it's so
the
stupid.
Controversial actors starred in the 2013's The Lone Ranger, a modern adaptation of the beloved, say it again,
eponymous character.
That was so bad it represented a new low for his already struggling career.
We're going to say that one time tonight. Anonymous. Eponymous.
I need some help. I told you I can't read. People don't believe me when I say that. I can't.
I know who to go to. I want somebody to research now.
Oh yeah, I do it up. I like reading.
Ray works with Mayweather, so you all right.
I can
read.
Be
worse than Mayweather.
I can read to myself, but when it comes to reading out loud, I always hated in school when they'd be like, "Jake, will you read this paragraph for us?" I stuttered, ma'am. I can't do it.
Read the Cat in the Hat.
I'll do it anyway.
Yo, when 50 made that video, he was like, I'll put money on the line. You can read a Harry Potter book. He said, that shit had me in tears. He said, if you can read one chapter of a Harry Potter book. I was crying, bro.
Oh, shit.
I guess thankfully I've never seen this movie for how bad Will's saying it is.
Oh,
so
my God.
I'm glad I'm not going to watch this. I'm glad I didn't even know what it was. And two, what's your thoughts?
It's sad. You got to see a movie that Johnny Depp plays in that is just bad. I mean, there was a few people, around this time that wanted to go see this movie. At that time, I wasn't a movie guy. I wasn't going to the movie, so I said no. And yeah, bad reviews. It just sucks. It is not nothing like, it's not Johnny Depp. Now, Johnny Depp might have got paid millions of dollars to get it, and at the end of the day, they're gonna pay him. The fact they ain't make nothing off it, I know they tight.
Yeah, this movie probably lost money, honestly. And honestly, on its way out, it wasn't like, yo, everyone, we should go see this. And then they went and it was bad. It was like, yo, no one's gonna go see this. No one's. It's terrible idea, all of it.
Armie Hammer was even a worse casting choice.
That's horrible. But that's the list. And real quick, we got just a small little bit of bonus content for you. That was the wrong list. I had sent a list earlier that I was ready for, and I had to go off the cuff with that one. So thank you guys for helping me carry through that. This next list I'm showing you is just the 2020s up to now, 2023. Some of the movies that we already saw are already here. We're going to do a quick skim because
we're just going to look at them.
Shop.
Yeah, we're just going to look at the order. We're not going to read anything about them.
Exactly. We're not going to read nothing about them. We're going to give a quick little opinion on them and move on. We've already talked about Doolittle.
Yeah, we can move on from
Lightyear, I can't believe that this would have flopped so bad because this is kid-friendly movie that's pointed at kids. It shouldn't be a flop unless kids absolutely hated it.
You know what this proved though? You know what Lightyear proved flopping? That the real star of that story was Woody.
Woody.
Yeah. Point blank period.
Next up, number 10, Jungle Cruise. I feel like Will's got a harsh thing on this, and again, this goes back.
It's not harsh. I enjoyed this movie.
Thing is,
hold on. This is another Rock movie, man. It's flop.
Exactly. I was just about to say this goes back to The Rock being in a major lead role and being on a flop list.
Yeah, Rock is like Michael Jordan right now. Shit.
It's not looking good. Yeah, like Michael Jordan being the owner, right? Like it's terrible.
Yes.
Oh man. But hey, look, man, this movie was fun. That movie was fun. Now you good. You good.
Will, we talked about this one earlier.
Yeah, Morbius.
Horrible.
Trash.
It should have been a lot better. I was excited for it, but Will summed it up better for me earlier. Jared Leto tries way too hard.
He just tries too hard, man. He wants to be a method actor so bad but he's still doing blockbuster movies. Like that's not how method acting works, man. Pick a lane.
Next, another kid movie, which I'm kind of surprised. It's always hard to see flop movies on here that are kids movies. Onward, I actually did hear that this movie was actually trash.
Mm-hmm.
My kids didn't even like this movie. It was on for 25 minutes, and they said, "Can we watch Up?"
Up is the real deal. They made the right choice.
100%.
This also dropped during COVID, so it struggled.
All right, I'm gonna leave this next movie up to you two.
West Side Story. I actually heard great things about this, but I didn't see it myself.
Is the Elvis movie?
Steven Spielberg.
West Side Story is the old play, West Side Story.
Oh, West Side Story.
Yeah. Okay. Just a quick little thing for you. Pre-2000s and post-2000s, Steven Spielberg almost feel like two different directors. But thankfully, the filmmaker showed that he hasn't lost his touch with the incredible return form remake of the 60s classic West Side Story. It just bombed, only making back $74.8 million from its 1,000 budget. So it might not have been good. It just did not. It just did not resonate the numbers. They lost about $25 million on it.
Man, they spent. Yeah, that's a bad loss, man.
Milan
this was not.
Milan was doomed from the start, but not because of maybe the theatrics or anything of it, but because there's a lot of extra shit behind it. Disney took a major hit from fans because of the radical shit that was going on behind it.
Yeah.
And 2020, man, that number,
it's not a good year. It just
not
wasn't.
A good year, man. COVID flops.
Now, real quick,
I wanted to see this.
You already passed it, Will, but I do want to say this. This movie, Milan, had a $200 million budget. They only made back $70 million.
Yeah, they lost. Wow, that's not good.
That's insane. All right, next 5, Babylon in 2022. Will, you wanted to see this movie, huh?
I did want to see it because the cast was crazy. The cast had Margot Robbie and like a Brad Pitt. It had a few other people that like are known too, and it didn't work.
Yeah, the bad part of the paragraph says, if you have the stomach for such a relentless and energy-draining cinematic experience, Babylon is a must-see. Sadly, not many viewers thought so, since the movie only made $63.2 million worldwide, just a little over half of its $110 million.
Yeah,
my kids are going crazy right now. I'm sorry.
Hilarious. The other problem with this movie is it was way too long. It's over 2 hours.
Yeah, I kind of feel like two will disagree with this one right here. Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe, Origins.
Yeah, it just didn't work. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, man. Sometimes spinoffs don't go our way, man. Sometimes you just gotta leave shit the way it is. You gotta leave shit like if we gotta go to YouTube to watch Snake Eyes and episodes and shit like that, you just gotta leave shit sometime alone.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you try to stretch everything out. Like,
you know, also 01, no one wanted to go back to the theater yet. 01.
Nobody at all. 2021 too, man. Kind of scary years right here.
Before you scroll. Oh, never mind. Go down.
No, you good. Go ahead.
No, it had nothing to do with Snake Eyes. Go down.
Oh.
This movie, I was so excited for this movie. I thought this movie was going to be a classic because Christian Bale does nothing but make hits, in my opinion. This movie did not do well.
I still want to see this, though.
Amsterdam is the latest piece of infamous, abusive, and volatile filmmaking of David O. Russell. It tells a story of 3 friends who, after witnessing a murder, become suspects themselves and uncover an outrageous plot in the process. Despite its impressive stacked cast, the film only made $29.4 million across the globe on a budget of $80 million, becoming the biggest box office flop of O. Russell's career. On top of not doing well either in terms of critics or audience opinions, whether the director's problematic behavior had anything to do with the film's performance is anyone's guess.
Yeah, I heard he's an asshole. So
that movie could have been so much better, should have been so much better. I've never heard of this next movie either.
I have. It was all
Tom
right.
Holland.
Yeah, it was all right. It was him trying to do something that's not Spider-Man, and people were like, "We don't care."
Yep.
Also, Daisy Ridley, who's in the Star Wars movie. Yeah, Ray. Yeah, it's Ray.
Babe. Sorry, I didn't mean to say
that. Yeah, they both. I don't know. It was all right. It was a weird movie.
That was Margot again, by the way, up in Amsterdam. That was her.
Yeah, another flop for Margot. She does so much stuff though. So,
hey, all she needed was the Wolf of Wall Street. And now she's got Barbie, so she's hanging pretty good.
Yeah, she'll never be broke again.
Never. All right, and number one, kind of shocking to me because I thought this movie was going to be good. Renfield. I already closed out my app, Will. So if you want to read anything on it, go ahead.
Yeah, we don't really gotta read too much into it. This is basically. It's a weird movie. I don't know why they did this. I like both actors, Cage and Holt, but yeah, I don't know why they made this movie in the first place.
There's just a Nicolas Cage can play the weird character, and this movie really made sense for his kind of guy. And it was just the premise of the movie was stupid because the dude that's below him is pretty much his gopher. That's his little lapdog boy.
Right, but the movie's more about him.
I know, and the thing, I think it could have done a lot better. I was excited for it when I saw it because I thought it was more of a comedy, and I thought I was going to be able to enjoy it. But after seeing all the bad reviews on it and everything, it makes me not want to go and watch the movie. Same thing with Amsterdam. So it's
$86.2 million budget, and they made $26.7 million.
That's bad.
Major loss.
But you know, it's still too early to tell because I think that one still might even be in theaters.
It's got to be gone by now.
If theater shelf, bad, you're probably right.
Yeah, theater shelf life is even the Flash only got a couple weeks in the theaters. So.
Yeah,
but all right,
that's my topic of the night. Thank you for the bonus content for you guys.
Get the movie, man.
Don't flop. It in Barbie.
Don't flop. Well, she crushed it with Barbie crazy, dog.
Yeah.
Because it's bringing everybody in. You know what I'm saying? It's giving everybody that flaw. Everybody wanted to be a Barbie growing up. You know.
Absolutely.
Then you hear, oh, maybe not because she's white. But this is reality, man. And everybody wanted to be Barbie. Right? Black, white, purple, blue, orange. Everybody wanted to be Barbie. So yeah, Barbie crushing that shit. Fucking out.
I just wanted the house.
The dream
Shout out
house.
to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody tuning in tonight, man. Sports Talk with Friends. Like, share, and subscribe. Everybody in the chat. There's a lot of worthy champions tonight. In my mind, the champion tonight. Oh man. Everybody's champions tonight, man. Can't really name anybody.
It's hard to pick anyone. If I had to pick one, it might have been Anthony because he had a good little running hand. But
Anthony had a good little run, man. Anthony had cool topic. You know, you had Josh.
Absolutely.
Robert in, Bree.
But thank you everybody who joined. We got Jonathan Watson, Renee Hammond, my mother, of course, Joshua Dean's up in here, Jesse Ryder, my man Bang Outs, which is Rob. My man Unc was up in here. Who else we had? We had Chris up in here. Bree was up in here. Man, if I missed you, Anthony was up in here. Man, look, if I missed you, we appreciate you still. Appreciate everybody for showing up, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. Shout out to the brand. Y'all already know.
Tomorrow night.
Shout out to you fellas.
Number basketball show. Basketball show. And I just got a disturbing text, man. But hopefully, not crazy disturbing, but
I was about to say everybody all right? Everybody all right?
Everybody all right, man. But number basketball show tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern Central Time. You know what I'm saying? 7:30 Central Standard Time. Get with us, man. We got some interesting basketball topics. Might have some add-ons, and just roll in with the crew, man. And a fabulous week continuing on the STWF network, STWF TV. Follow us on Facebook as well as our Sports Talk with Friends group. Follow us on all social media platforms. Podcast platforms are starting to blaze again as well. So tune in to Spotify, Apple, Google, wherever you listen to your podcast is at. And have a good night, man. Eat some tacos with some motherfucking hot sauce on it, and turn up.
I really do want tacos now.
Get that Louisiana hot sauce.
You heard?
Yes, sir. You heard me. You heard me, man. But y'all have a great night, man. Anything else you guys want to say? I think I'm talking too much, so.
No, you good, man.
Man.
I would have signed us off already. I just can't find a thing.
Shout out to my brothers up here. Absolutely love you guys. It's great being back as a
You're the
normal
best,
regular
bro.
base.
Appreciate you, bro. You already know. I'm gonna find this sign off eventually. There it is. All right, fellas.
That's what I was looking for. We were trying
the
to
whole time, yeah.
Where's the sign off button, damn it? Where's that?
All right, fellas. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see y'all tomorrow for the basketball show. We out.
Take care. Peace.